do! I have a body! So, today I was in school and my mum sent me a text suddenly and showed me that I'd received this. Now this is a new experience for me. In fact, all of this is quite a new experience for me. I don't normally do unboxing. Well, that's mainly because I can't afford to buy things that you all care about enough to want to watch me unbox. Look, YouTube pays me, but they don't pay me that much. But just this once, I might have something you guys care about. A Joe Hawley Youtooz figure. And if you don't care about that, why the fuck are you watching this video? You are aware of what I'm about to do, right? Now, in this video, I will be unboxing only one of the Tally Hall Youtooz figures, because I only own one, but if you want to see someone unbox all 5 of them, then go watch Amazing Purple Girl's video. I'll leave a link to it in the description, assuming it's out by the time I make this, but when her video is out, I will link it. So I got myself some trusty skizzers to do this with, then I realised that I actually have another pair of skizzers right there that I could have used, and then I remembered that I have another pair of scissors over there somewhere, so I have 3 pairs of scissors just actively in my room. More tools to stab me with in the night. This is footage of me attempting to cut into this one-handed, and it's going surprisingly well. Okay, so obviously it occurred to me that it's way easier to do it with both hands, so I did, but then in true project fashion, I did proceed to then almost take my eye out with the scissors. So, that's a lesson in never taking off these guys, isn't it? Okay, so what do I think this is going to look like before I open it? I think it is going to look like what it did in the picture, but also it's going to have, hashtag stop the Hawley spread written somewhere on it. It's not going to, but it would be funny if it did. And this is the part where I realise I don't actually know how to get into this, so we might be here all year trying to figure it out. But by that point, I'll get my 2 of the Youtooz I bought, so, you know. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm absolutely thrilled to find out what's in my besties package because, like, if you don't know, me and Youtooz are besties. Every single time I comment on one of their videos that are related to Tally Hall, they pin me. So, clearly they love me. Maybe it's just because I'm a YouTuber with over 10k, but they do pin me every single time. So there is a possibility that whoever is working on the Tally Hall videos, they know who Project Letters is, they watch Project Letters videos. In that case, the inside of this should say hashtag stop the Hawley spread. If we were true friends, Youtooz, if we were true friends, you'd do that. I imagine everyone's watching this laughing at me because I don't know how to open boxes, but this might be it. Oh my freaking god, it is. This is how you were meant to do it. Okay, I know it's not that deep, but it is that deep for me. It is that deep for me. Okay, when watching this, you need to bear in mind that I've never opened a Youtooz before. This is my first time, okay? Right? So, like, when that looks so cool. Look at that. Okay, all you can see is the gay flag. Fitting for June, I guess. Okay, so annoyingly, Youtooz has put my address and all my personal information on the side that has Joe Hawley facing us. So I'm going to open it backwards to you, but here goes nothing. I know you can't see my face, but it's incredibly happy. Oh my god! Okay, so I'm just going to provide you with a quick 360. So we've got the front, we got the side, we got the back, we've got another Joe in all his glory with his friend's colours. We got this side, and then we're back at the front with all the red, because he's the red tie, that's his blood, and this is a dead man in here, and in that case, I feel really, really bad for purchasing this. And then we've got the top. It's Joe Hawley, and if you desperately want to see the bottom, then there you go. But I don't think anyone's really that excited about the bottom of the Joe Hawley's box, but you know. Honestly, I imagine he's scared. He's been freaking trapped in this box. I need to free him from out of there. Don't worry, Joe. I'm coming. Wizzy's coming. Okay, guys, I just discovered that this is in fact a sleeve that goes around the box because I tried to take it out and then outspawned this, and that makes sense because they did advertise it to have this on the back. So, yay! We have more Joe layers. They're really prolonging how long it takes for me to get to Joe. And now for the moment of truth. I will be opening it towards you guys so that you guys see the quote before I do, because you're greedy like that and you won't let me just have my moment to myself, will you? You've got to be watching me constantly. I can't see that from here because I'm wearing glasses, so I'm going to turn it around and find out what it says. Welcome to Tally Hall. Well, that was uneventful. Thank you, Youtooz. I was expecting more from you. Actually, I love Welcome to Tally Hall. I take it back. We're in the mini mall. Lucky in the carnival. We like to play it all. Welcome to Tally Hall. Oh my god, it's Joe Hawley! It's not the actual guy. I don't want the actual guy anywhere near me, but this is the plastic version of him. Woo! Okay, so he'll soon be freed from his plastic prison. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, my mouth went so wide that I dragged the mask off my face. That's how that's I'm literally holding the Joe Hawley Youtooz. This is one of the moments of all time. Look at that! So I'm just looking at this in awe. This is saying that I actually own this, because like the Youtooz came out as plushies, and like I never got a chance to even like imagine I'd own one of those. So being able to like hold a actual like a. Do you have to bloody well ruin my moment? Sorry, that's my cat ripping up the carpet. Go on. Wasn't that deep, was it? Wasn't that deep? Wasn't that deep? Now, the reason I chose Joe out of every single other member I could have possibly chosen is Joe specifically has made quite a big impact on my life, whether I like it or not. My first Tally Hall song was Hidden in the Sand, and then after that it was Rule of Everything, and then after that it was The Mind Electric. And specifically The Mind Electric and Rule of Everything were what got me into Tally Hall in the end. But what got me hooked on it, and not just as a casual listener, was when I was listening to Welcome to Tally Hall, and it was funny. But then it got to the English chop verse, and that full-on had me dying. That was so funny to me. I don't know why, it just was. Maybe it's because I'm English. So in many ways, I owe everything I've built up here in this community to Joe Hawley. As weird as it is to acknowledge that. And before I even got into Tally Hall, his music was very, very important to me. Whenever I was stressed or panicking, I'd listen to Hidden in the Sand, and the sound of this guy's voice, despite me not knowing who the hell he was, would just calm me down. It would make me feel better. And this is still ongoing. Not only does Stranded Lullaby have the same effect on me, but every single one of my favourite Tally Hall songs are by this guy. And Miracle Musical is a blessing. And that's by this guy. And Joe Hawley, though definitely not a blessing, is certainly a chaotic and silly album, and that really, really resonates with me as somebody who just is a bit all over the place, let's be honest. And We're Bed Under Yes Please is a masterpiece, and I will not be accepting any other opinions. And since I could only afford to buy one Youtooz with the money I had, despite the fact that I love all the other members and I would have been happy with a Ross or a Zubin, I knew that I would regret it forever if I didn't buy the man that started it all. The man that has created everything that I love when it comes to music. And so, finally owning some merch of him feels really good. Thank you for watching my unboxing video of Joe Hawley. If you would like to see someone unbox the rest of them, you can go watch Amazing Puppet Girls video, like I said. Link in the description if it's out. And if you're watching this in the future, it's most likely out. Toodles!